Well, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters in Nigeria, NFA, I want to use this great opportunity to comment on the death of our hero and the former Super Eagles coach, Steven Siasia. He was one of the best coaches we have ever had so far. It's quite unfortunate that he have to end up this way. I say may his soul rest in perfect peace. And I plead with the federal government to make sure that he will be given a befitting burial. And he will be honored for representing Nigeria for so many years. Also, I want to use this opportunity again to talk on the condition of Mr. President, His Excellency, retired General Muhammadu Buhari, on the issue that have been in social media, which BBC is mocking us, that why must the president leave all the doctors in Nigeria and go to other people's land to treat his ear problem? Well, upon all the international hospitals and doctors we have in our great nation, Nigeria, why would Mr. President leave all these doctors and hospitals we have in Nigeria and come over here in London to treat his ear? I find it so difficult to understand that in a country like ours, I have never in the history of the world heard that any British citizen is sick, then he will be flying to Nigeria for a medical treatment. It's because of the way things is going on in Nigeria. Why won't the president have problem when the pharmacists are complaining in the same one ear? Fuel scarcity in the same one ear. Scarcity of food in the same one ear. Boko Haram problem in the same one ear. Militant Wahala in the same one ear. Hausa men, invaders, killing innocent citizens. Mr. President is still hearing it in the same one ear. All the complaints that Nigerians are complaining about this great nation that is falling apart. So why would not the president have a ear problem? He must have an ear problem. And if care is not taken, I think this same problem is going to affect the two ears. So it's going to be much better. Okay, look at what happened there before yesterday in Kaduna. A Christian, an Igbo woman was beheaded just because of a male talk. He was killed by Hausa people, as if they would not have leaders in Igbo land. I wonder why the National Assembly, they're just keeping quiet on all those issues, ranting for nothing, no action. It took Mr. President 2 good days before he responded to that issue. Why is it that Nigerians don't want to learn their lesson? Why is it that Igbos living in North don't want to learn their lesson that staying in North is a very big problem to Igbos? So why would they find it so difficult to come back to Igbo land, where we have so many things, mineral resources? Look at a country that is being blessed with mineral resources. Nama, cocoa oil, Even this oil is the major problem that we're having today. Are we to blame Niger Delta people? How can you blame them? People that have petrol in their backyard, yet they are suffering. Huh? Why wouldn't they take action? Why is federal government delaying of releasing Mr. Nnamdi Kanu? When he was campaigning, I think from 2000, when he started contesting for presidency, 2012, he said in social media that he is not going to disobey any law. But look at it. Many laws has been disobeyed since he assumed the office as Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This government is the worst government so far I have ever seen in the history of Nigeria. Let's forget about Abacha issue. Abacha was a military regime. I wonder why. Look at how poor masses are being killed. The blood of all those innocent citizens that are being killed every day by day is crying. The blood of all these innocent Biafrans that is being murdered in the broad daylight is haunting Nigeria. And if care is not taken, there will be another second world war. Second war in Nigeria. I am not going to plead to federal government to do something to stop all this nonsense. Poor man getting poorer and rich man getting richer. 2019 is around the corner. When Jonathan was there, people was ranting that Jonathan government is the worst government so far. Okay, look at it now. APC now is more corrupt, and APC now have destroyed the country within 1 year in office. When Jonathan was there, okay, let's say 16 years that PDP ruled Nigeria. Upon all the corruption and all that, a price of petrol was 80-something naira. 16 years. But just 1 year in office, APC is ruling the country. Should I say that a price of petrol, a liter of petrol is being sold 145 naira in the history of Nigeria? What is the meaning of all this? Well, even when Baba Obasanjo was there, Nigeria was good somehow, even though the government was too corrupt too. But I must say that the way things is going on in Nigeria now, Nigeria is at the verge of colossal collapse. Let House of Senate, House of Rep, Attorney General of the whole Federation, let them know that the law that have been in existence, 1999 Constitution, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, Chapter 4, Section 38, that says that everybody as a citizen of the nation have freedom of speech and freedom of worship. Not even your parents have the right to tell you to choose where to worship. No more freedom of speech. How can you have freedom of speech in a country whereby that military people is being shooting innocent civilians, calling them bloody civilians, in a country owned by all of us? I weep for this our dear motherland. Should we blame Lord Frederick Lugard that colonized our these great nations since 1914? Or should we blame Lord Lugard's wife, who named the name Nigeria? Mr. President, sir, going to London to take treatment is not going to solve the problem. You better come back to this great nation and solve the problems we have. Release all the people that court set free. Somebody like Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafra. The law said, set him free and let Biafra be. 2 times that is being granted bail in a law court. Yet you said no, that you can never be alive to release him. Now you're having ear problem. Why won't you have ear problem? Release him. Release this man before the problem you're having in this 1 year will affect the other one, Mr. President, sir. I am tired of this. I am tired. I am sick and tired in all these problems we're having. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live Biafra, the land of our hope. My motherland, a land that has been blessed. Let peace reign in our dear motherland. Mr. President, take my advice. Thank you. God bless Nigeria.